can't pull my opponent, I can't grab him, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the distance. By closing the distance, I can dictate where I want to be and how I want to be. Meaning, I'm not going to give this guy a chance to drive on top of me. I'm not going to give him any of that. So I'm going to look to pull the half guard. By pulling the half guard, I'm really trying to shoot my body up and underneath of him and get my other hand up and underneath of his leg. So what do I mean? I'm holding him out. He's trying to come in. I keep my feet on his hips. I don't let him get a wrestling double leg go around and jump to the side. Jump to the side. He's going to jump. I don't want him doing this. Even though he really doesn't have a pass yet, if he's a real strong wrestler, he will not abandon this. He'll keep driving and driving to get me to side control. So I don't want him to do that. So what I'm going to look to do is I'm going to hold him out. I'm going to time it. When I feel him start to drive in, I'm going to shoot my legs underneath and catch him. Here. Just like this. Once I catch him, I lock up my half guard really tight. Here. Remember, slippage is huge. If this guy starts getting real slippery on me, he's going to try to sneak away, right? So I've really got to hold on. I get my hand as deep as I can underneath on his back. As my hand comes here, what I'm looking to do is I'm not pulling his leg. Big problem when people try to pull the leg. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sneak up underneath of him, just like this. So what happens is, a lot of times, what Josh is doing right now, he's going to base. He's going to stay real strong. So my leg that's on the outside is going to reach, and I'm going to go underneath of his knee. My hand should be close enough that I can grab his ankle. Here. Once I grab his ankle, I don't use this leg to hook or do anything. It's a pendulum. Try to bring it to the ground. I go as high as I can with my leg, and I sit right back. If he tries to triangle me, go ahead. I start turning and shucking the corner. So one more time. So the faster you do this, the easier it is. So he's going to, like I said, he's going to try to drive in. I don't want him driving in. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to time it very well. He's going to drive in. When he drives in, I catch him and I get him real high. Here. If I'm not flexible enough to get my feet in, I just take my time and I scoot underneath of him. My feet should be safe the whole time. I should be able to do this. Go ahead and try to step back, Josh. I catch him if I can't set it up. I sit here, I go for it again. Just like this. I can just go back and forth between these two moves. I can just sit here and keep working. Now I got his foot. Once I have his foot, he's in trouble. This position right here may feel like he can start stepping over my head. Go ahead. He can start doing this, but if he does that, I'm going to take his back. So go back over. So once I have this here, this back foot is nothing other than a pendulum. It's also, in case he does break my grip, I catch it again and I go back. Everything over again and I catch right here. My hand that's on his hip is staying nice and strong. I bring my feet up and I take him right over. Let's give it a try, guys. Very basic.